We return once again to Isla Sorna, where we continue to follow the adventures of our Druid Peak Sornaraptor pack. We will continue observations with our primary subject, Jinawee. When last we left the skillful hunters, they had eaten a modest meal, but still their hunt continues for additional prey. Following Howley is second nature to the pack. They trust her fully and are unconcerned as to the route she chooses. Tailing her in loose formation, the pack moves to inspect several watering holes on a route that appears to end at the swamplands. Without signal, they fan out, searching for unwary prey along the waters. Though there are no creatures in plain sight, there are still abundant hiding spots for predator and prey alike. The pack beats the bushes in an attempt to flush out a potential meal. After a fruitless search, Howley calls the pack together, leading them through and out of the swamps. Moving confidently into the tall, thickly trunked redwoods, they keep their snouts to the wind, waiting expectantly for the next kill. The calls of a juvenile T-Rex echo across the massive trees, catching their attention. Hearing is one thing, but finding is quite another. Caution must be advised. That call may be meant for nearby parents. Without warning, the young Rex stumbles into our pack of Sornaraptors, practically making MultiDavid jump out of his skin. The hunters immediately fall upon it in an attempt to make short work of its mistakes. That wasn't enough excitement. An Allosaurus crashes the party, already pursuing the young Rex. The larger predator secures the killing blow and attempts to chase off our subjects. But our Sornaraptors will not be denied. They circle the much larger beast, angling themselves to push the Allosaurus away from the kill. With impeccable coordination, 4 of the pack strike at the Allosaurus with vicious bites, wounding it severely. The Allosaurus is brought to a standstill by their unmatched ferocity. It pauses and seems to reflect its newfound respect for the pack. The pack alpha and her guard take charge and chase off the interloper. The rest of the pack are left to feed on the Rex's remains. As usual in the wilds, the pack remains hungry after what turned out to be an inadequate amount of sustenance. The Allosaurus consumed a significant portion of the kill before it could be driven off. Jinawee's head snaps around as she notices a lone Utahraptor in the lake. Without hesitation, she gives chase, followed closely by Sans. The Utahraptor relies on its greater speed in the water and takes to the lake to outdistance Jinawee. Sans moves into position to pincer the Utahraptor with Jinawee. But today is not their day. Their smaller cousin species is too spry and manages to escape. Rubicon, the Alpha Guard, spots a Gallimimus at the edge of the forest, near Jinawee and Sans, and the three of them take off after it. Since it isn't a steel decoy this time, the Gallimimus actually runs. By the end of the hunt, however, it most certainly wished it was made of steel. Away from the rest of the pack, Rubicon and the young siblings, Jinawee and Sans, hungrily pick the corpse clean. Jinawee and company rejoin Howley and the rest of the pack post-snack. It appears in their absence, the pack has downed another juvenile Tyrannosaurus. Ever searching, Howley appears to pick up another scent. She dives into the trees, bellowing for her pack to follow. They crest a hill and stumble upon a substantial collective of Pachycephalosaurus. The dome-headed dinosaurs panic, resulting in one breaking its leg at the edge of a watering hole. Pure chaos ensues as the pack tries to fell additional prey, pursuing the healthy to see if any other packies will join their doomed herdmate. The rest of the packy herd manages to escape, forced to leave their now lame friend behind. Our pack doesn't hesitate, and they make short work of the easy game. After rapidly consuming the corpse, the pack fans out in an attempt to locate the remaining herd. The trail leads to the edge of the redwood forest. However, as they approach, the ground cover becomes too dense to find the packy footprints, and the pack is forced to abandon their search. The alpha Howley leads the pack up into the mountains to relax. They arrive at her lakeside destination and make quick work of clearing the area, ensuring no immediate danger or threats before they settle in to hydrate and rest. But Jinawee and Sans aren't ones to stay still and resume their playful sparring. Burning energy, running around each other, vocalizing their fun. They continue until Howley calls for everyone's attention, gathering them to move. The pack runs for a short distance and takes pause on a hilltop, alone, save for the wind rushing about them. Rubicon, Howley's guard, falls asleep on the job, and Howley decides to teach him a lesson. Using nonverbal communication, she draws the rest of the pack into hiding nearby. When Rubicon finally wakes, his confusion is visible. He desperately tries to locate where the rest of his kin have gone. They sneak upon him, surprising him, chuffing in amusement. It appears our Sornaraptor pack is capable of humor. Traveling down a mountain is far more perilous than climbing up. But Jinawee is not one to be held back. She displays her daring by running down the cliff face, deftly avoiding the drop-offs, pitfalls, and snags. Her packmate MultiDavid is not so lucky. A sickening snap marks where the poor raptor steps off an unseen ledge and breaks his ankle. Jinawee and Sans approach their injured comrade and seem more occupied with braggadocio than concern. They nip at his heels, establishing dominance over their weakened packmate. Rubicon is sent off to scout the hills ahead. Uncertain of the reason, a tenseness permeates the air. Suddenly, crashing footsteps approach. A Carnotaurus has spotted Rubicon. In his pursuit, the Carnotaurus brushes too close to Howley, pushing Rubicon into action. His protective instincts drive him at the larger carnivore, but falls in defeat beneath devastating bites. Howley cries for the pack to retreat. MultiDavid knows he must run, no matter the condition of his ankle, as he and the rest of the pack flee. The blood-soaked roar of the Carnotaurus echoes behind them, making certain that their fallen are beyond help. The pack is whipped into a fury, burned by the loss of one of their own. But they do not linger. They do not mourn. They must act quickly to adjust to the vacancy even as they begin to move homewards. Howley returns them to an abandoned InGen facility. Jinawee has had her fill of loss today and scours the grounds for threats, ensuring their momentary safety. Confirming there is nothing to fear for the foreseeable future, the pack settles down among the decrepit structures, taking a well-deserved, uneasy rest. And here we leave our ever-watchful specimens, waiting in the shadows of the Forgotten for you to join us again for another Druid Peak Sornaraptor adventure on Isla Sorna. I say, you there! A question for you. Did you enjoy the content that you've seen? Did you like watching Carnotaurus ruin everybody's day? Do you just like YouTube? Well, there's something you can do. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below to Jinawee, who happens to be a rather fantastic human being, even though she's also a Sornaraptor. I'm Meanie Panini, saying keep doing whatever the hell you're doing.